So I was employed at a commercial development company in Cedar Rapids, and my phone rang one day. I look at it and I don't know the number, and I answer it and he goes, "Hi, Wade, this is Doug Wick." I'm like, "Do I know you?" He said, "Nope, but I want to get to know you." I said, "Well, what's up?" He said, "Oh, I was just talking to a competitor of yours, and he told me you'd be the perfect candidate for me." I'm like, "Well, Doug, that's awesome that my competition's thinking of me. That's awesome. So what is it that you want?" He goes, "I just want 15 minutes in your conference room." I said, "Doug, you're the type of person that I would hire. You're at my competitor. You ask him who else you could be talking to. He references me for whatever reason. You look me up, find my number, call me, and only ask for 15 minutes? Come on over." So Doug comes over, he sets up his thing in my conference room, and he starts going into his spiel. I won't go into the details of where I was employed at the time, not really lining up with him. I personally lined up with him. The company that I was with, no way on God's green earth were they going to hire a business coach, okay? But I loved Doug, and so I wanted Doug in my life. So I said, "Doug, let's just put it on the calendar. Let's get together once a month. Let's trade leads. Let's do that together. How about that?" "Yeah, yep." And then we did that for a couple of months. The next time that we were ready to meet, I got the phone call from Doug that said, "I can't meet." Like, "Why can't we meet?" He said, "Because I'm in the University of Iowa hospital and they're saying I won't be able to leave here for a year. I've got acute myeloid leukemia, and I think I've got about a 2% chance of beating it," is what the doctors are saying. So it just so happened that Doug was leading a nonprofit organization called Sports World. And he gave me the opportunity at that time to get involved with that ministry, and that has changed my life. The very first time I actually went out on site with a pro that came to Cedar Rapids, we saved a girl's life, okay? It's not often that a friend comes into your life and gives you an opportunity like that, but Doug gave me that opportunity, not only to serve at Sports World, but to be his friend. He's a phenomenal person. And lo and behold, the best part of the story when I tell this story about, I have the opportunity to serve in this ministry because my friend is sick and he's got a 2% chance of living. Everybody loves the conversation around saving people's lives. They love it. They're in tears. But the best part is at the end when I tell them, Doug's in remission. Doug beat his cancer. Then the tears flow. It's a fun story to tell, and it's an inspiring story for people. Every person that I tell that story to, they want to run through that wall.